Hera, the Greek goddess of marriage and childbirth, and the protector of women, was originally worshipped on the island of Samos, going back to pre-Mycenaean times. In mythology, Samos is where she's born as the youngest daughter of the Titaness Rhea. Now, Hera was originally a sky goddess and a mother goddess, who was woven into the Greek pantheon as Zeus's sister, and later his wife. According to the myth, Zeus seduces her in the form of a cuckoo bird that she comforts during a storm, before he turns back into Zeus in the midst of her petting him. But this isn't the happiest of marriages due to Zeus's regular cheating, and Hera often enters the mythology as a vengeful figure, usually against Zeus's lovers or their offspring, or others who've disrespected her. The most famous of these is probably Heracles, whom the Romans called Hercules, the son of Zeus and the mortal woman Alcmene, whom Zeus seduced while in disguise as her husband Amphitryon. According to the myth, Zeus knows how great this child's going to be, so he declares the next king of the Mycenaean stronghold of Tiryns would be born on the day that he expects his birth. But Hera isn't having that, and as the goddess of childbirth through her child or avatar Eileithyia, she prevents Alcmene from giving birth and instead makes sure that the child's cousin Eurystheus is born on that day instead, making him the king. Now, the child of Zeus was originally named Alcaeus or Alcides, but his name is changed to Heracles, which means glory of Hera, to try to appease her. It doesn't work. Instead, she sends serpents to try and kill baby Heracles. He's able to crush them, but when he grows up, she makes him go insane and kill his family. And the 12 labors he's famous for are repentance for this act. In another myth, Zeus lusts after one of Hera's priestesses, Io. When Hera almost catches him courting her, he turns her into a cow to try to hide her. But Hera is wise to this and demands the cow as a pet, which she keeps under the guard of Argos Panoptes, an all-seeing being who's sometimes depicted as having 100 eyes and who never sleeps, until Hermes visits at Zeus's request and tells him a story so long and boring that it bores him to sleep, allowing Hermes to slay him and Io to escape. Hera puts Argos's eyes on the peacock's tail to honor him, and that's Greek mythology's explanation for peacock feathers. But it's not always because of Zeus's affairs that Hera gets revenge. Her hatred of the Trojans throughout the Trojan War stems from the Trojan prince Paris awarding a golden apple to the goddess Aphrodite instead of to Hera. And her support for Jason on his quest to obtain the Golden Fleece was inspired by her desire for revenge against Jason's uncle and enemy, Pelias, after Pelias forgot to make a sacrifice to her. The Romans called her Juno, and they tried to downplay her vengefulness, making her more of a protector of the state. But the myths about her remain as warnings to those who commit infidelity or disrespect towards women.